Hey guys, I'm back with another fitness video for all you folks. So if you've been following me for a few weeks now, you would know that I keep talking about the importance of lifting heavy weights. Lifting heavy weights is one of the best ways not only for you to develop strength but also to minimize body fat, because as you know and as you've seen me talk about it, that a good heavy weight training session will keep your metabolism elevated for next 48 hours. But again, we just don't learn. We again go to the gym, do light weights, mediocre exercises for God knows 1.5 to 2 hours and brag the world that hey, we worked out for 2 hours, but with no results. So a very interesting email that I got from someone, and he asked me that, Tarun, I appreciate you telling us about lifting heavy, but my problem is I can't lift heavy. What can I do to lift heavy? And my goal is to increase my bench press weight. I want to develop my bench press, and what do I do? So guys, in this video I want to tell you 4 to 5 things you can do to lift heavy bench press, because you must have seen those beefed up guys, or even lean guys for that matter, lifting insane amount of weights. It's nothing to do with anything else but to do with the right strength. So here we go. Number 1, guys, before you go into a heavy bench press session, you got to understand, you got to have a mindset change here, that I'm not going to be lifting light, I'm going to be lifting heavy. So once you have that mindset, start warming up with about good 2 sets, which includes 8 to 10 repetitions. That's about it, not more than that, nothing less than that. Just get your chest warmed up. Number 2, when it comes to your chest workout, especially when you're trying to increase your strength, you don't have to do about an 8 to 12 repetition, because that's more of a hypertrophy workout. A typical strength workout where you want to increase your strength is somewhere between 4 to 5 rep range. You don't want to go more than that, because if you increase your rep, chances of you lifting heavy will also diminish. You don't want that. So keep your rep range to about 5 so that you could lift heavier. And something that I've noticed for myself is the fact that and I do partial movements, because nobody tells you this. And if you see most of the bodybuilders, if you look at most of the athletes, fitness models, you would see if their goal is to increase strength, they will not go full range of motion, they will only go partial. I'm not saying full range of motion is bad, guys, don't get me wrong. Full range of motion is the way to go, but if your goal is to increase strength, that too with limited reps, try doing partials only for a 1 or 2 workout session, and you'll see the results what I'm talking about here, guys. And also another thing that you got to understand when you approach this training session or heavy bench press session is the importance of eating. I've seen so many kids, so many teenagers, when they hit the gym, either they want to do it empty stomach because apparently they can't eat before training, which is the wrong approach, or they eat the wrong kind of food before training, which is, say a protein or egg whites or a protein shake. Nope. If you want to develop strength, you got to eat carbs, and I've told you why, because carbs is the preferred source of energy for your body. You got to have carbs before you actually approach a strength training session, because if there is no energy in your body or for your body to tap into, how do you expect it to function right? How do you expect to lift heavy, guys? So understand, it's very, very important for you to eat carbs. And whenever you go to the gym, you got to understand, you don't have to lift with your body. It's your mind that you have to use. That's why it's very important for you to have that right technique, those partial movements, those 4 to 5 rep ranges, connecting your mind to muscle. Remember, if you were to do it with your body, it's going to get very tough for you, because you can only lift as much. But if you do it with your mind, with the right technique, you'll be able to go very, very far with your body. Because understand, all the lean guys can also be very, very strong. They lift very heavy. You don't have to be big to lift heavy. You don't have to. It's about the right technique. And I've seen this so many times with guys. They feel, because I'm lean, I can't lift heavy. It's actually the other way around. It works in your favor if you're lean. Now comes the periodicity. How much should you be training? Like when your goal is to develop your bench strength, you just have to do this for alternate weeks. Let's say week 1, you would go with the bench press increased strength workout. You go on a Monday, and whenever you do that, you only do bench press, nothing exercise. You will not do incline, you will not do decline, you will not do anything else. You only have to do bench press, which is about 6 to 8 sets of this with 4 to 5 rep ranges, which includes your 2 warm-up sets. Nothing else, guys. I know it's going to be tough if you're a gym junkie. You want to be there doing all the exercises because we are conditioned like that. Oh, we're going to do 4 sets of this, 4 sets of that. Nothing. When you do bench exercise, only bench. Similarly, when you want to increase your deadlift workout or deadlift strength, you got to do only deadlifts for at least twice or thrice a week. Similarly, you do it on a Monday chest, Thursday chest. If you have more time, if you have more energy, you can also do it on a Thursday. That's week 1. Week 2, do your regular split workout, back, bicep, chest, tricep, and week 3 again come back to the same workout. Remember, the only way you'll increase your strength is by practicing. You got to practice more and more. If your goal is to increase your bench press strength, you can't increase your bench press strength by doing push-ups or incline press. No, you will only be able to do it by doing bench press. Similarly, it's like if your goal is to perform well in tennis, you can't be playing squash or badminton. You have to practice tennis to get better at it. Similarly, if your goal is to get your bench press strength right, you have to do more of bench press. That is exactly what I'm trying to tell you here, guys. So I'm going to summarize it again for you. You got to do rep ranges in a rep range of between 4 to 5. You got to have the right carb meal before your training. You got to not just carb meal, you got to practice all this that I'm talking about. Practice the bench press movement at least twice or thrice a week for you to develop any strength with your bench. So I hope these tips come in handy to you, and I hope you follow this into your regime, and then do tell me how that goes for you, because I'm telling you, in about 2 to 3 weeks, week 1 and week 3, you'll see the definite increase in strength, and you'll thank me for it. So any one of you have any questions around this, feel free to reach out to me. I would urge you to go on my discussion forum, tarungillfitness.com/discussion. If not, you can also reach out to me either on my Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. I'll be very happy to help you with your strength goals. So until we meet again, peace.